Hello, people of grace. For our Pastoral Connect today, we're going to be talking about mind traps, things that really capture us in bad ways, that trouble our souls. And our larger context is based on the Sunday morning sermon series from Philippians and looking at this idea of being content. So we're going to be contrasting a trapped mind with contentment just in these couple minutes today. So let's talk about mind traps. Number one, just take this as a starting point. Complex systems are unpredictable. The greater the complexity, the harder it is to actually predict what's going to happen. Anybody who's followed the weather for years can see this. There's so many different variables, so many things hitting this equation that it's hard to predict what's going to happen. In hindsight, you can see patterns, but it's very hard to predict what's going on. So complex systems, and I would submit that the world we live in, especially today, is incredibly complex, defy our ability to predict things. So that's the first point. When things are unpredictable, and in a digital, increasingly globalized, overly stimulated, constantly being hit by 10,000 things world, that is therefore very unpredictable, we are therefore, in that unpredictability, highly stressed. We have become so acclimated to being highly stressed that we don't even necessarily realize that we are until we reach a certain tipping point where we just have a panic attack, a massive anxiety, something like that. Well, perhaps the problem is our need to know and predict things, and knowledge is good, and analyzing things is good, and if we can predict things reasonably well, that's fine. But the need for those things is a bit of a red herring, a distraction, and an endless loop that we can't get out of when we all live in a fallen, cursed world. Into this challenge comes our section of Philippians that we're looking at, where in Philippians 4, Paul kind of talks about peace, guarding your heart, thinking through or processing things in a way that accelerates that peace, so you can get to this place where you are content. So that peace and contentment are flip sides of the same coin in a cursed, fallen, unpredictable world. When we master both sides of that coin and get to this content, self-contained, not self-absorbed, self-contained place, then we become what I call walking safe spaces in an unpredictable world. Now, I want to end with just emphasizing this point that we will build on this coming Sunday in our worship service. Check out gracebc.com if you can't attend in person. We don't seek this inner peace, this inner strength, this centering just for the sake of inner peace so we can feel good. We seek this contentment, this inner strength, so that we can be fully present in the present moment and available for other people and bring the kind of clarity and presence and full engagement to that person that only peace and contentment can give us. And when we can be fully present for other people, not only are we loving God, but we are bringing that love of God in a very incarnational, bodily, present way to other people. So we can love God, love people, and serve them both. And that's a very high and noble purpose. That's something that all children of the light can attain. And when we have a purpose that we can attain and we don't need the world to be predictable to do it, we are encouraged. So be encouraged, stay in the fight, pursue contentment so you can be fully present for other people. Have a blessed day.